Hey everyone, how we all doing? Okay, so before we get started, everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. With that being said, sorry, let's do this. Okay, so I'm still sick, but I really needed to get on and do this video. What are we turning into? When I say we, I mean people, humans, adults, grown-ups. What are we teaching our young ones? How are we teaching our young ones to be like this? Now, let me explain. There's been a lot going on in the last couple of weeks with Summer Wells, with Astro World and Travis Scott and the people who are no longer with us. The 9-year-old was in hospital, and this is where I'm going to start with the 9-year-old Ezra. 9 years old, in intensive care, in a medically induced coma, swelling on the brain, multiple organ damage. And what are people doing? Attacking his dad. Why did you take him to the festival? What kind of parent are you for taking him to a festival? Wow. When did we become... Oh, I don't even know how to word it. When did we become so controlling, demanding, wanting things to be done the way we want them? This dad took his little boy to a festival of a musician that he thought was amazing. This poor boy is in hospital, and there are people out there who just want to tear his parents down. Are they not suffering enough? Are they not questioning why the hell did we do this? Do you not think that your comments, your digs, are not going to hurt them when they're in so much pain already? What happened to common decency, common courtesy? What happened to treat people the way you would like to be treated? Instead, people turned into dictators, making everything out to be worse than it is. And we'll be getting into more of that as we go through. But this dad is going through hell right now, and we should be picking him up and supporting him, not kicking him in the head while he's down. Please stop with the nasty comments. This dad doesn't need no more pain, because trust me, he will be beating himself up more than enough. And it is not his fault by any means. He took his son to see his favourite musician, and now his son is in intensive care, with machines breathing for him, machines keeping him alive. Would you be okay with people doing that to you if it was your child? I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. Come on, Ezra, you could do this, boy. You got this. Come on, Ezra. Come back, big boy. Then when we think about Summer, everyone knows this little girl's name now. And everyone is making up their own narratives. Can we please stop? This little girl is missing. Can we please find her and stop making up rumours? Do you know what the latest one I heard was? The 3 days before she went missing, she was seen getting out of the shower with her daddy. And that has been turned into something that it probably isn't. We don't know that anything like that has happened to Summer. So why are we saying that it has? Why would anybody be making these things up? What kind of world are we coming to when someone says that 3 days before she went missing, she was seen coming out of the shower with her dad? Are we going to turn into a world where dads can't change a nappy? Or they'll be accused of something? There are so many true crime, true crama, whichever one you want to call them, talking about Summer Wells right now. But is she the only child missing? She's not. Let me introduce you to a couple more. Brothers Orson and Orrin West. 3 and 4 years of age. They were playing in their front garden when they went missing 10 months ago. How many people are talking about these little boys? How many channels could you type in now and find them being spoken about? They have been missing 10 months. This is Michael Vaughan, nicknamed Michael Monkey Vaughan. Quite funny for a little boy his age. 5 years old. When did Michael go missing? Michael went missing on the 27th of July, 15 weeks ago. How many people are speaking about Michael? How many people are assuming what happened to Michael? They're not, because they're too busy making up stories about the Wells. Stories they can't confirm. Where is Michael today? How do we find him? I'm not going to butcher this little girl's name. I'm just going to call her Isabella. Isabella is also known as Ariel Sellers. She was taken from her parents, who were addicts, put in a foster placement and adopted. They reported her missing on the 12th of September, 9 weeks ago. Reportedly, she hadn't been seen for a number of weeks before that either. How many people are talking about Isabella? Or Ariel? None, because they're all too busy making up stories about the Wells, hating the Wells, driving this steam train of hate all the way through. They're all too busy assuming that something happened in the shower. And the other one I heard is that Summer is behind a wall in a house that Don Wells was working on. Now, there are so many reasons that is absolutely hysterical. If Summer was behind a wall, don't you think they would have found her by now? Do these people want fathers to not be allowed to change their daughters' diapers? Do these people want fathers not to be allowed to bath their daughters? Summer Wells is a 5-year-old child. I highly doubt she would be showering herself properly right now. She would need the assistance of her mum or her dad. Don't make up dangerous stories. Don't do more damage than is already done. You want a narrative to go your way, but this isn't the way to do it. If anything has happened to Summer, and it can be proven, then it will, when she is found. And every morning I pray to God that she will still be found. There were 3 young ladies kidnapped for over a decade, and they were found. There is always hope. We cannot ever give up hope on these children. And I don't just mean Summer. I mean Isabella, Michael, Oren and Orson West. All of these children need every person they can to keep looking for them. I'm not a true crime channel. I'm not a true crime channel. I cover a story if it comes to my attention. I want to spread that story if it comes to my attention. The hope that someone, somewhere will see that child or that person. Everyone is focused on hating the Wells right now. And they forget about Oren and Orson West. They forget about Michael Vaughan and Isabella. They're too busy trying to convict people when they don't even know the truth. No one knows the truth. Please, I'm reaching out to you all and saying, can we please be more careful? Can we stop making assumptions about what has happened and what hasn't? Don't turn this world into a world where a dad can't change his daughter. Where a dad can't take his daughter to the bath and bathe her. Don't make that the world we live in. Please. For those of you who have husbands, partners, daughters, look at your husband and say to yourself, what would you do if he was accused of something he didn't do? What would you do if someone assumed that he did something to your child? Could you live with that? Could you honestly live with that? Because I couldn't. That would kill me. If the father of my children was accused of doing something like that, but he didn't, people just assumed and decided for themselves. I can't believe the things that people are saying. There is a channel, Nature Videos with Sheila, and she is currently putting out a video that Summer was caught coming out of the shower by Candace with Don. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. What do we do? How do we stop this from being a norm? What is the world coming to? Please, look at these children. Michael, Oren and Orson West, Isabella, come on boy, you got this. You got this. And Summer Wells. We don't know what has happened to Summer. We can't make assumptions. It is dangerous to make assumptions. Please, be more careful with your words. You don't know the damage they could do. Please, I'm asking you to be more careful with your wording. This is not a world we want to turn things into. And I'm just going to end it here, because there is literally nothing else I can say. It breaks my heart that people are saying these things. I don't understand why you would say these things without any evidence, not even an inch of evidence. A world where a dad cannot touch his child. Is that what we want? Please. Thanks for watching.